Hey guys, I wanted to go over some of the most common internet marketing methods, how they apply to your business, and how you can utilize them to help your business grow. Now, those marketing methods are email marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization, paid search ads, banner advertisement, remarketing/retargeting, and cross-channel promotion. So first on our list is email marketing. And in its simplest form, what email marketing is you receiving somebody's information, email address, name, things of that sort, and sending them out a marketing message having to do with either promotion or something to re-engage or stay engaged with your user. You have probably received email marketing for quite some time now in the form of newsletters or weekly or monthly promotions from companies. Now, the best part of email marketing is that you can reuse the same customer list over and over and over again, and therefore drives the cost down overall over a long period of time, which is great for any local business. Additionally, you're able to stay top of mind with past clients and also stay top of mind with people that haven't really converted into clients yet. And so when they are ready to become a client, your name will be there through branding. They'll already know you. They'll already be comfortable with your business. You can categorize the different email lists and really get personal with what the user's looking for, what kind of information they want. And you can also personalize it with things such as their first name and last name and that kind of data where you want to be able to do that as easily over the internet. Now, the bad side to this, kind of the only downside really to email marketing, is that it does take a while to build up a list where it's going to come to the point and bring some value to you. You know, a lot of companies, all companies start off at zero, and you're going to start off at zero as well. And you just have to realize that. Don't let that deter you. You can utilize a lot of tools out there on the internet and some automation that will help kind of streamline the process. And even if you have a small list or a large list, it's going to make it very efficient for you to reach out to potential clients and convert them and keep your current clients coming back to you. This brings us to social media marketing. Now, most of you know what a social media platform is. It's your Twitter, your Facebook, Instagram, those types of platforms. And all social media marketing it's sending a marketing message to somebody who's on a social media platform. Now, one of the best reasons that you want to be advertising on social media is it allows you to get in front of future customers prior to them actually actively looking for your company, right? So if they go into a search engine and they're looking for your company and they're looking for your service, that's one type of marketing. And this is more geared towards people who they're not specifically looking for your service yet, but you can still deliver some value and great messaging to them prior to them making that search. So when it does come time for them to search for you, or they do need that solution, you've already reached out to them. They already know who your company is. They're already comfortable with you. Now, the cons are there's a bit of a learning curve. It does take a bit of time to know how to properly engage your types of client or your ideal customer, and because of that, it could lead to a higher cost per acquisition. That aside, you need to go through this learning curve. Every business does. Everybody does. Same with email marketing. Everybody starts out at zero. With social media marketing, everybody starts out at zero, and you will too. That's okay. It's about being able to creatively come up with a message, do the proper testing, and be able to deliver value to potential customers. If you do that, you're going to see those CPAs lower, and you're going to be able to pull more clients and get a lot of engagement out of people that are utilizing Facebook or Twitter or Instagram that live around your local business. Next up is search engine optimization, and it's my personal favorite. I'm very biased towards search engine optimization. Now, what that is most people call it just SEO, first of all. So in SEO, what you're doing is you're taking your website and making it the top results on a search engine, right? So if somebody types in red shoes and you're one of the top 10 rankings for the results for red shoes, that's search engine optimization. You're optimizing your website to show up for red shoes, right? So some of the best things about search engine optimization is it increases user trust. A user expects that if they type in something into a search engine like Google, the results that they're going to get are going to be accurate, and it's almost like the stamp of approval from Google. Like, this site is the one that you want to go to, this company is the one that you want to call, and these are the people that you want to talk to. That's what SEO brings to the table for your website, for your company. Because of that, you have a higher chance of converting that user into a customer. So you have a high conversion rate, right? That is taking the user comes to your website, they're going to give you a call, and they're going to schedule an appointment, or they're going to become a client of yours. Now, high placements, it also, once you attain, first, second, or third placement on some really good keywords, you get consistent traffic, and you can get that for quite some time, and you will just always get sales throughout the day, throughout the week, based on this higher amount of traffic, high trusting traffic, higher conversion rate that you're getting off of optimized placements on search engines. There are some cons to search engine optimization, if I'm going to be completely honest. One is that it does take time to get those rankings. It's not an instant thing. You can't just buy it like a lot of the marketing methods out there, where you can purchase the top placement, you can purchase the ad, you can buy the social media marketing. You can't do that with search engine optimization. Also, search engines, Google, for example, they run updates. They run them quite often. So you have to be able to stay on top of these updates and know how these search engines, almost how they're thinking, and knowing what direction they're going, so that you can make those changes dynamically and know how to stay in front of those algorithm updates. And so it can be a bit complex, and it does require continuous and ongoing optimization. But if you can create some good content, some relevant content, and you can learn even the basics of search engine optimization, it will help out your website, and it's going to help out your company. As opposed to SEO, you can buy your way to the top. And I don't mean through the organic rankings, but there are 3 slots usually above the organic rankings that you can pay for your company to be listed. And that's where paid search engine marketing comes into play. Now, this allows you to hit the ground running, where you can still be building up an organic listing in the background, because remember, that does take some time. But until you get those organic placements, you can pay for those ads above the organic listings. This also allows you to scale out your listings and where you show up on a search engine easily. You can scale it up, you can scale it down, because you're only going to be listed where you're paying to be listed, where you are buying that spot, right? So if you don't want to be listed somewhere, you just remove that keyword. You want to be listed on a new keyword, you add that keyword. You're buying it. It doesn't matter. There's not this long methods of optimization that have to take place that exist for search engine optimization. One really good feature about paid search engine marketing is that you can control the landing page. And by this, I mean you can have it be specifically only about the sales text. It can be very targeted and very much about the value that your company brings to your potential customer, and less of a concern about what the search engine wants to see. Now, the cons of paid search engine marketing is the cost can creep up. Now, you're usually going to be buying these placements on a cost per click base. And so you would see that it may cost you a few dollars per click, but within a week, that bill can rack up pretty fast without you realizing how fast that's going to creep up on you. So be aware of that. Now, along with social media marketing, you're also going to have to do a lot of the testing. Remember, in social media marketing, you have to test out your ads and see what works to be able to engage your clients. You have to do the same thing when it comes to the paid ads. Now, you do have the liberty to change up your creative a lot because of your ability to scale out, and you're paying for that placement, right? So there is that positive, but you do have to run tests, and you have to consistently and constantly be testing out your landing page. And same goes for the text that you're using that the user will see when they click on your ad to come to your site. So be aware of that it still takes a lot of maintenance. So it brings me to the third con, the third point, and that's over time in almost every industry, the prices per click, the price per click, what you're going to pay, it goes up. So that means one of two things: either your budget has to increase over time, right? Or you're going to be getting less traffic over time. That's the only two outcomes when it comes to long-term paid search engine marketing. One of the earliest forms of online advertising is banner ads. And what a banner ad is you've seen it all of the internet. You see it on every website you go to. It's the square, the rectangle, it's the image that shows up on a website that has an advertisement. You click on it, you go to whomever's website, and it tells you whatever their offer is. Right? That's what we're talking about right now, banner ads. Now, because they've been around for so long and almost every website has banner ads on them, the inventory is available, right? You can go out there and you can get a hold of the different ad networks and upload your banners to that network, and your ad can be shown throughout the internet on various websites. You can also select different categories and different websites on these networks. So you can have somewhat of a targeted message as well. That's a good thing. You always want to have some kind of targeting. Additionally, similarly to these paid search marketing, is you control the landing page, right? They click on the ad and they go to whatever landing page you want. Simple as that. You control the sales text, you control all the copy. You don't have to concern yourself with whether search engine likes this page or not. You have a lot of control over the message you're delivering and their page that the user is going to after they click on your ad. Now, one thing that you want to be aware of when you are purchasing banner ads is you can get a lot of irrelevant traffic. And you can overcome this by being a little selective about the categories that you're choosing and the targeting that you're selecting. And different platforms have different options with targeting and customers and all that good stuff, right? So you really have to kind of get used to whatever platform you go with and do the best you can to target, but you will get irrelevant traffic more so than a lot of other forms of advertising. It's just the name of the game. That's the way it goes. You do have a lower cost per impression usually. A lot of times your costs are lower, so it's okay. You get a little irrelevant traffic, and that's fine. That's the way it is. But be aware, it's going to happen. It happens to everyone. Try to filter it out. You'll be okay. Now, there's different ways that you're going to pay for those ads. And one of those ways that a lot of people fall into is paying what's called a cost per thousand impressions, or CPM. Now, be aware that that is the highest risk for a business owner in regards to how you're going to be purchasing these ads. If you have the option, look for cost per click, look for cost per lead, look for cost per acquisition. You will often find CPM as being the method in which the website's going to charge you. And what that does is that takes none of the risk on the backs of the website owner, and it puts all of the risk on your back. Now, this doesn't mean don't do banner ads. Do banner ads. They're great for branding. It's great for getting your message out there. It's just one of the common methods of online marketing that every website, every local business should be taking advantage of. If you've ever gone to a website, later on gone to Facebook or Yahoo or some other website, and you get an ad for the original website that you were at, that's what retargeting is, and that's what we're going to talk about. Now, with retargeting, you need to have the traffic already coming into your website, and when somebody comes to your website, you can deliver them a message for usually it's the next 30 to 90 days, and it'll be an image or some type of text ad. You're retargeting to them. They came to your website, they become a target again, you are retargeting to them. That's all retargeting advertising is, and it's great for staying top of mind. It's highly targeted. They were already at your website, so you've already targeted them. You already know that they're a potential customer because they already came to your website, or the chances are pretty high that they are who you want as a customer, right? Because you've already filtered them out, hopefully through your other marketing methods. Great way to stay top of mind. Usually it's very low cost. And so retargeting, great way to go. Great for local businesses who can utilize it and can actually do retargeting. And I say can do retargeting because some industries are not allowed to do retargeting. If you're in medical, you can have some issues when it comes to retargeting. If you're in legal, depending on the platform, you can have some issues when it comes to retargeting. Think of it this way. If you're a divorce lawyer and somebody is on a computer looking at your website thinking about getting a divorce, they move away from your website. Later on, their spouse comes and uses the same computer and they get retargeted with your divorce lawyer's ad. it could cause some issues between the couple, right? So because of that, there are privacy issues at play here when it comes to some industries. Be aware of that. Some platforms and some industries, they just don't get along. They don't allow for it. It is what it is. But there are some platforms out there that will usually allow some type of retargeting for most industries. If you're able to do it, do it. Low cost, highly targeted, stay top of mind. It's great. You do need to have the traffic ahead of time. So, because you're retargeting. Who are you going to retarget if you have no traffic? Nobody. So you need to make sure that you have traffic before you actually retarget them. That's pretty much, that's the only cons. There's only two cons that you have. So look into some retargeting, and if you want, check out our site, and we'll go over a list of different options for retargeting and what to look for, the different platforms out there, and help you out along the way. The final marketing method on our list is cross-channel promotion. And the easiest way to explain that is if you take all the other types of marketing that we talked about in this video and you put them all together, that's cross-channel marketing. It really, what it is, it's using multiple channels of marketing in combination to target a user and potential client multiple times throughout their journey in the internet. So the best part of it is you get the best of everything in regards to all these different marketing channels. You can even have them kind of communicate with each other in a way that can increase your chances of converting that potential client. Now think of it this way. Somebody can search for something relevant to your business, and if they don't come to your site, and they go on and they continue searching, you can also hit them outside of organic. You can hit them with a paid search marketing campaign. When they do show up to your site, either through organic or through paid marketing, and they don't convert, you can retarget them later on. You can also retarget them through social. You can do the same thing happens through all these different methods. They can, whether they're coming from social, whether they're coming through search engines, whether they're coming through a banner ad. You have all these different methods working in conjunction with each other to give you the best of everything. Now, the downside is that it does take a lot of testing, and we've talked about testing on almost every single one of these marketing methods. Now, you have to think, you have to be testing all of these different marketing methods, not just separately, but as a cohesive unit as well. This can also take a lot of time, and it can also cost a lot of money. All of these have their own budgets. All of these marketing methods take up their own allotment of time in being able to narrow down and to market to your potential client best. And all of these methods, when combined, you do get the best of everything, but you also get kind of the worst of everything as well. And that means higher amount of testing, longer periods of time, increased cost before you get to that well-oiled machine. But it is, at the end of the day, it's the best way to go. It is the best way in which you're going to be able to take a potential client and convert them into a client. That's just bottom of the line. That's the truth. That's the way it is. Another difficulty is in regards to reporting. Now, if somebody traditionally, if they come in through a search engine and they come to your site and they convert and they give you a call, you can track that, you can monitor that, you know that that's how they came. But a lot of people, they miss out, they don't know, did they see you on social first? Were you already retargeting this client? So you have to be able to have accurate reporting across all these different channels, so you know the line in which they took, the path that they traveled before finally converting and calling and becoming a customer. But with that said, even with the difficulties in combining all these channels together, it is the creme de la creme of marketing, and it's what your business should be aspiring to achieve, is a multi-channel marketing method. Thanks for watching our video. If you found the information helpful, be sure to click the subscribe button so that you'll know when we come out with new marketing videos that can help your local business succeed. If you want more information about how we might be able to help you out, check out our website at semdynamics.com. I am a banner ad.